what's up? What's happening? What's going on? Your favorite shitty channel watch, what have you, doing another check-in of new things, and hopefully that feedback isn't being picked up too much. So I had some, before I get into it, this is, let me see. This is the third of 3 streams, videos, annual type things I wanted to do. Like I started it off, let me see, I already did like plans, goals for 2016. I did, what was it? Another live stream. Okay, so anyway, this is the third one. This one I want to wrap it up with. I was going to do it last week, and I just was kind of down. I was going to do it. You know, if I don't do it right now, I don't know that I'm going to do it this weekend because I got things. I might have things going on this weekend, so I don't know if I'm going to do it this weekend. Do things that will tire me this weekend. So I don't know. I want to go ahead and do this now. It's kind of impromptu, and if I don't do it now, then I don't know where to do it. So new things I've gotten since my last check-in, where I'm like, hey, look at all my new shit, but also, hey, let me know what you want to see me play, right? So I kind of want to get into it. It's quite a bit of new things, and the sooner I get through it, the sooner this video is over with, and hopefully not too fucking long. So starting off with the simple things, I got an Elgato, just a basic Elgato. I didn't get the HD60. That would be fucking cool, but I didn't. And it already takes a long time to upload the regular HD videos that I can. But hey, at least I can do 1920 by 1080 resolution, so that's fucking cool. Now, I had problems picking up like old retro systems with that, like PlayStation 1 and Saturn, and I think I just had problems with it in general. And I bought an HD PVR2 as well. And so with the HD PVR2, I am actually able to record old retro systems like PlayStation 1. I don't know why the Elgato doesn't pick those systems up. However, the HD PVR2 does. So I did record some stuff with, I hope I didn't mess up something there. I did record a few things with the HD PVR2, and that was on my previous laptop, which I was having problems with. And it was old, it was slow, and all it did was drop a lot of frames. So I pretty much lost an entire walkthrough of a game because my fucking laptop was old and it sucked, right? So then I had to go ahead and buy a new laptop. Now that's a laptop I'm using to record. Actually, it says even the model N551J, an Asus laptop. I think that's what it is. That's all. That's the only thing I see on here that indicates anything about it. So I guess that's what it is. I don't even see it on the laptop itself. Like I said, that's what I'm using to stream right now. So yeah, there's that. Also, I forgot to mention it. This is why I want to fucking do post-edit videos, and I don't have the right setup for it right now. So streams are the best option to do. Otherwise, I'm not doing anything at all. So also, if my audio, if my volume is fucked up, if it's too loud, if it's too low, let me know. There are comments. You can talk to me. If there's problems, yeah, fucking tell me, because I had some technical issues, and I had to buy like an audio splitter because the laptop wouldn't fucking recognize the mic, because it's like a combo in and out jack instead of just a dedicated mic jack. And it's fucking shame on those developers who created that design. That's just a shit design. Anyway. So there we go with that. We got the HD PVR2, we got the Elgato, and we got a new laptop. I'm fucking broke. But like I said, I want to invest more into YouTube, and that is what I am doing. That's quite a few things I have now. Continue my work now. If you checked in some time ago, I used it as a channel update of sorts of things going on my channel. I don't really need to get into this either too much, but I did get an Xbox One Elite. Y'all probably can check out that video if you want. And I'm not going to get into it more than that, so I'll go ahead briefly display. I think I did display one or two games. One of them I already traded off. I think I did get Rare Replay when I got the Xbox One, and I might have showed it in that video. Anyway, I got that. I got Mad Max in a trade. I got Sunset Overdrive. That was like actually the very first game on Xbox One that I saw that interested me enough to actually play the fucking system. And we also have The Evil Within. I think only game that I'm missing here that I recently got was Gears of War. I bought it with the system during Black Friday, and I've already traded it off. I already have the playthrough going up on my channel. You can also check that out. Now, I think that's it for that. As far as Xbox One goes, let me know if there's any games that interest you on that system. Also, you can check my description for what I don't list, in the video, because I'll have all everything I've gotten, including all the digital games. So you can also just check my description, even if you don't even want to hear me talk anymore. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. What the fuck did you get? Just get to the point. You can check my description. If there's something that interests you, talk to me. Let me know. So, moving on, I'm starting with the newer consoles, more recent consoles, and then I'm going to move backwards. So I also got PlayStation 4. I don't have any gameplay up on the channel yet. I am working on that. So I got it a console only. I really didn't want to fucking bundle because they had... I didn't give a shit about any of the games that were in bundles. Like, they had Uncharted Collection. I've already played the 3 Uncharted games. They had Battlefront. I don't give a fuck about playing Battlefront. It's multiplayer, competitive play. I don't care about that. And they had Call of Duty, and fuck Call of Duty as far as I'm concerned, okay? So, as far as hard copies of games, I didn't really get much. I have Helldivers I'm interested in. It's twin-stick shooter. I fuck with that kind of shit. I also got Grand Theft Auto 5. I know I've had quite a few folks who've stuck around during previous Grand Theft Auto games. Be like, play some motherfucking Grand Theft Auto 5. I want to see some Grand Theft Auto 5. I got Grand Theft Auto 5. We'll see how that is. I'm excited to play it. It should be fun, cool. I'd rather play it on PC for mods. It's fine to play it either way, I guess. But some mods would be definitely very cool, and they'd probably make it a little bit more refreshing to play, or even watch, because that would be fucking cool. So anyway, what else did I get? Oh, that's everything for PlayStation 4. If you're interested to see what else I got as far as digital games go, check the comments. Moving on to... You know what? As far as also more new consoles I've gotten, I've also gotten Xbox 360. I haven't even set this up or unboxed it. I'm actually kind of pissed that it is a bundle with games because I don't give a fuck about no Call of Duty. Especially, I don't give a fuck about no first-person shooters on console. I don't fuck with that shit. Fuck that. I just wanted a console. Fuck Call of Duty. Really? Y'all just trying to get the sales up for some shitty games? I don't give a fuck about no Call of Duty. So, if I actually do play some Call of Duty, which I don't know if that will happen anytime soon, I'll play through all the fucking games. And I'll only play it on PC. Because I don't fuck with no first-person shooters without a mouse and keyboard, okay? So I'd start off with the first game. I actually have the first 2 games on PC. I've only played the second one, partially played the first one. So if I do play them, I'm going to start from the fucking beginning, okay? And if anything, I'd really hope Call of Duty has died off, and there's a new top favorite game that has bumped it out of the way by then. So sort of like how Call of Duty moved in and then bumped Halo off of its reign, off of its King of the Hill type thing. Yeah. Because remember, Halo was the reigning king for a while for first-person competitive play for a long time, and then it was Call of Duty, and I actually do want to go back and play Halo again. If only they'd released all the games on PC. So anyway, games for Xbox 360. I've gotten Afro Samurai. I hear they made a sequel and it sucks compared to it. I also have Blades of Time. Crackdown. I've heard good things about this. Dead Rising. I'd like to play the entire series starting from the beginning, as well as Forza 2 and Forza 3. Lollipop Chainsaw, and Zone of Enders HD Collection. I actually played most of that first game, and then I got stuck at the ending and really never ended up finishing it. So I'm kind of excited to play it again eventually and finish it. That would be pretty fucking cool. So what else did I have? Now that's all the newest consoles I have for right now. We'll see if I get anything newer like the Wii and Wii U by my next update. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, let's move on to the next one, which would be PlayStation 3. We have Gran Turismo 6. Told you I was going to be catching up on some racing games. We have Lego Star Wars, The Complete Saga. Motorstorm. This is what I used to test to see if I could record with HD PVR2 or Elgato, and I was unable to. And it's still at like 1280 720 resolution that it plays at. Even doing that resolution, it lagged with the HD PVR2 and Elgato, and that really fucking sucked. I really wish I would have been able to play that, but instead I played a different racer. And those videos will go up soon. So moving on, Ratchet and Clank, A Crack in Time. That means all I really need is 2 spin-off games and Enter the Nexus, I think. And then I just need to get finished catching up on Ratchet and Clank. I was going to play Quest for Booty, and that's around the same time I realized that I had difficulty recording with the HD PVR2, and I didn't buy a laptop at that time yet, so that fucking sucks. Hopefully in the next month or two I'll get caught up on Ratchet and Clank series. Well, at least play that game. Well, we can't see the full title. Ridge Racer 7. Sengoku Basara Samurai Heroes. It was Basara, right? Yeah. That should be cool. It seems like a kind of beat 'em up type of game, and I'll see how that is, huh? Also have Twisted Metal. I am actually contemplating on going ahead and giving it a try and playing through the entire fucking series. I think that would be pretty fucking cool. We'll see how that goes. And then we have X-Blades. I have a lot of PlayStation 3 games. Like, I think I've played most of what I actually want to play on PlayStation 3, so I'm kind of running out of stuff to play on it. We're running, like I said, I'm going from newer stuff to older stuff, so that was PlayStation 3. We had Xbox 360 out the way. Hey, where's the Wii and Wii U? Well, I'll be getting into it eventually. So moving on, we have Midnight Club Racing. What is it? Midnight Club Street Racing. I'm looking forward to playing through the series. That should be cool. And Rygar, the Legendary Adventure. I heard this was like some similar gameplay, like God of War, like yeah, I think it was like it was supposed to be like a clone, maybe like one of the clone type of games they make of successful games like that. Although, you know, I like to play crappy games too, or unheard of games from time to time, because then it's like, hey, I've never heard of this. What is this crappy game that you're playing? So that doesn't happen very often. It should happen more often. That would be like really cool and stuff. So that is pretty much all of the new games that I've gotten for the consoles. Like I said, check my description for further for more for everything I've gotten. Hey, what's up, my one viewer? I was checking things out, seeing what's up. Let me know if anything catches your interest. So that's that for consoles. Check my description for a full list of everything I've gotten, both physical and digital. This also means I'm going to move on to my next amount of new things, which is not gaming stuff. We'll see how it is, though. I like to share this too because it is another one of my interests. And yeah, like I said, for Wii and Wii U, I haven't gotten those yet. I actually kind of had to slow down. Like I said, I don't even have that 360 set up yet. I need to get some shelves made because I don't have any space to put any of this stuff. Well, as far as new consoles, I don't have a place to put 360 right now where I don't have to worry about it falling over or anything. That's why I do want some shelves. And I thought I found a carpenter. I don't know. I do need to still find me a carpenter, make me some shelves, and hopefully it doesn't cost way too much that I'm willing to pay. So, but I do need to get on to playing some 360 games soon. That would be cool, and then get some Wii. Probably by the time I do my next check-in, I'll have a Wii and Wii U now. Get to check out the games on those systems too. So let me get on to my next amount of things. Let's see. I think we got them. Let's see, what do we got? I'm going to do them in no particular order. This would be Super Black. What's it? American Pop Culture and Black Superheroes by Adilifu Nama. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I hope I am. From what I understand of it, is that it talks about the race, representation, and diversity of Black characters, Black people. Comics, I'm looking forward to it. I enjoy the shit out of comics. Maybe this will give me some ideas of more stuff to read. So I'm looking forward to that. Roots by Alex Haley. This is the book that inspired the TV miniseries. Alex Haley also wrote or put together the novel autobiography of Malcolm X. I read that in 2014. Definitely one of the best nonfiction books to read. So I'm looking forward to Roots. I definitely want to finish. That's going to be quite a bit to read through, actually. Like, that's pretty fucking thick. It's a good, like, 800, almost 900 pages. Maybe it's 900 pages. It's quite thick. So I'm looking forward to that. I do want to watch the TV miniseries. I would like to read the book first too. Also got Black Power, The Politics of Liberation by Kwame Ture and Charles V. Hamilton. I don't even know if I pronounced Kwame Ture correctly. However, that's also formerly known as Stokely Carmichael. Know who that is? I've watched a few of his speeches, and I'm looking forward to learning something from that. Also picked it up from the library for $1 because sometimes they like to clean out what they have. Black, Red, and Deadly. Black and Indian, Gunfighters of the Indian Territories. Of course, there's some library stuff on it. So I'd like to try to take it off, but I'm sure I'd totally ruin the sleeve thing of it. So I don't even want to try that. So looking forward to that. I've kind of read like some mixed reviews on it. I mostly concerning his writing of the material. However, I'm not even a fan or interested in like the old Wild West and like gunslingers and cowboys and all that stuff. However, it's not something of black outlaws from that time period that we hear very much about at all. So I'm in that respect, I am interested to hear, and maybe it will pick my interest in some old Wild West type stories in that vein. So I'm kind of interested to see if that will pick my interest from there, and that would be cool to read. Maybe it'll catch my interest. So we also have Dog Whistle Politics. How Coded Racial Appeals Have Reinvented Racism and Wrecked the Middle Class by Ian Haney Lopez. I actually already read this. Very insightful. I read The New Jim Crow by Michelle Alexander in 2014. It was a very insightful book. So, like, if you've read that, this is definitely a great book to also read in not in accommodation, in companionship, or it's a good book to read to follow up with it in addition to what you would have read. The New Jim Crow, very insightful. I don't want to get too much into it. I think I actually talked about this book previously. No, I didn't. But it's very insightful. Definitely read it. It gives a bit of understanding of not only the history of how racism has been in politics, but also makes much sense of what we are experiencing or observing in current politics today, especially in the rampant racism that we see within the GOP and fucking Donald Trump and all that shit. But it does give a more clear understanding from there. So recently just started reading this one, Bad Feminist Essays by Roxane Gay. Not sure how I feel about this yet. I was more hype about it, picking it up. I really hope it follows through and it really engrosses me. We'll see how it goes, though. Hopefully, if nothing else, I learned a thing or two from this book. Of course, I couldn't go without reading some more Octavia Butler. Kindred, very interesting. I already did read through this before the end of 2015. One of my top favorite books. It's fucking Octavia Butler, one of the most renowned science fiction writers. I think, yeah, that was in my top 5 video. So definitely check that out. Also, another book that was in my top 5 video, The Meaning of Freedom and Other Difficult Dialogues by Angela Y. Davis. Read it. Check it out. Yeah. And Half of a Yellow Sun by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. Great book. Much better than the movie. Check it out. Read it. Very, very intriguing story. And my last new book, Cosmos by Carl Sagan. Also, since it's a newer edition, it has a foreword by Neil deGrasse Tyson. I am definitely very much looking forward to this. I do want to try to watch the show before picking up the book. I don't know if if it's best to read the book before the show or the show before the book. I'll figure out how that is. Anyway, that's all my new things. Feel free to drop some comments should any of these things happen to have interested you enough that you would like to see me play them or like to hear me talk more about them. It's a lot of cool stuff. Now with the books, actually with a lot of the games, a lot of the books, a lot of these things, I've tried to do giveaways of stuff in the past, and I've done plenty of giveaways. I think I've done like giveaways on a couple dozen worth of games, 2 or 3 dozen at least worth of games, and nobody has ever claimed them, and I would love to give some stuff away. So I would say if you want some of this stuff, books, video games, you know, tune in, support the channel, check in, hang out with me. And maybe I will do some giveaways in the future, should their interest be there. If not, I will go ahead and probably still try to do some giveaways anyway. That would be cool. Now, let me see. I do have some notes I want to finish this off with. If you didn't notice by some of the games I got here, well, I didn't really stick to it perfectly, is that I totally forgot about it in my previous goals and plans video for 2016, is that as far as video games go, I do want to try to make an effort to play games that are featuring non-white characters, protagonists, you know, the non-white male, because that's all that is in fucking video games for the most part. Like, I already like broke that rule by my first game I'm playing, which is Bastion, which is a damn good game. It doesn't fit what I'm what I'm going to try to stick to or prioritize, if you will. There we go. I already kind of ruined it. That's the first game I actually have actually started to play within 2016. And only reason I started playing it was because I was having issues recording and picking up my mic. However, you know, after that's done, that should have solved, and hopefully then I will be able to record with HDPVR2 or Elgato, record commentary while I'm recording gameplay, rather than how I used to do it, where I used to have to edit it and sync it within Vegas, and that was a fucking headache. So yeah, there we go. Good stuff. So other than, like I said, also a goal is that I'm going to get a Wii and Wii U. Let me know if games that interest you on that system that you'd like to see me play, or even games on any of these systems that you want to see me play, because now I can actually afford them, right? I mostly went for all the new games I've gotten is mostly stuff that interests me, that I actually do want to play. However, if you are interested to see me play games, I will prioritize them, try to play them sooner just for you. Because if you're more likely to tune in and view the videos and watch them and join me, I'm more likely to play them, possibly, especially if they interest me. So also, along with the Wii and Wii U, I do need to get a new gaming PC. I mean, I got a new laptop. I don't feel it cuts it though. I also did try to record some gameplay with webcam, with facecam, and it was not fucking happening. It didn't work out. Elgato crashed. HD PVR2 dropped frames so bad that a 15-minute video turned out to be 6 minutes after it dropped so many frames. It was terrible. So I would definitely, I don't know, like I said, I want a new gaming PC. I don't see that's going to happen before I move the fuck out of here. So also, I think like the previous 1 or 2 videos I've done like this is that I did it like I covered like 2 quarters, and I had like maybe just a handful of games. I got way more this time, and holiday sales and shit. Yeah, that was a bit of a drain. It would have been nice if I got this new job a lot sooner, and I could have paced myself a bit more, put most of the money off to the side or what have you, type of thing, and you know, just paced myself a bit. So I think I'm gonna do these videos quarterly. I'll probably slow down a bit. I got most of the stuff that I'm interested in. So, you know, like I said, let me know what you're interested to see me play, whether or not I do own it or not. Let me know. All that good stuff. I think we're good. You know, drop me some comments. Drop me some feedback. And hopefully next time I do these videos, I'll be doing some post editing for it to minimize the filler bullshit dialogue, right? So look forward to that. And if you like this video for any reason, like the video, share it, drop some comments. Of course, always drop some comments. I'd love to hear from y'all, my favorite viewers, supporters. And thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching my crappy shit, and I do so very much look forward to seeing you join